Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I would love to work on money shame. Um, with family, especially, there has been so much shaming of me that even just being around them, I go right back into all the feelings of like, it's like all my progress goes out the window and I go right back into I mean, I just got an email from someone yesterday. I didn't even open it. And all of a sudden I was just flooded with shame and all my money failures and things like that. And I really would like to stop that.
Okay, but what do you mean by money shame? What is
Well,
happening?
uh, I I start feeling horrible, feeling bad and wrong, feeling like no one in the family has ever, lost the amount of money that I've lost or supposedly been so squanderous with their money, but there was a lot more to it. But that's how they perceive it. And yeah, so I just feel bad and wrong. And the poor money manager, um, and
Okay.
because I choose to spend money on different things than they would, like, natural health kind of things that they don't think is important, they see me as wasteful. And this one particular family member has called me selfish, which really hits me. Yeah.
So are you trying to minimize how much money you have so you minimize how much shame you have when you spend it?
I don't know. I do know that when you were talking about the person who has the money come in and then there's always some big expense, I have had instances of that. It's not as bad now.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
but
Is is money a good thing?
yeah, very
It's not
helpful.
coming up true.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's part of the problem. That's why you keep spending the money in, so you don't have to have it. What's wrong with money?
What popped into my head, and this seems silly, is the physically dirty.
Okay. That's not an uncommon belief, actually. A lot of people have that money is dirty belief.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the crux of the feeling
Okay,
bad
but let's
part.
let's start there. Who taught you that money is dirty?
Um, does it make sense? I don't think so, but the stepmother is just coming to mind.
Okay. Yeah. It actually feels like a few people are in there. So, but you've basically these people have taught you this story, actually this belief, and you've been stuck in this belief and making sure you don't have enough money because the more money you have, the dirtier you become. So, are you willing to destroy the belief that money is dirty?
Yes.
What are people with lots of money like?
Hmm. There is a part of me that thinks of them as like bingy, greedy, even
Mhm.
though that's not that there's the whole spectrum of people with money, but there is a certain portion that I think
Yeah. And if part of you believes that people with lots of money, rich people, are bingy and greedy, and you don't like that, then you have to make sure you don't become that. You have to stay away from that. And the more intense the emotions, the more you hate people that have lots of money, the further away from that money you keep yourself. I see people that are just screaming about, oh, those millionaires and billionaires are just all evil. And they have very little money because they're trying to keep themselves as far away from being those people as possible.
The weird thing is, I don't know that that's mine, because I used to work at a store
Mm-hmm.
about 20 years ago where they felt that way. And I remember thinking, you're wrong, you're wrong. Like they used to talk so negatively about rich people. And I remember thinking, you're wrong, you're wrong.
But what happens is you buy the stories from the people around you.
Yeah.
You're around them long enough that the story just sinks into your brain, right? And you may consciously disagree with something, but unconsciously completely agree with it. Right?
Yeah.
If someone had told me earlier on in my journey that, well, you just got the arthritis because you think you need to be responsible for everyone, I'd be like, that's a load of crap. What are you talking about? I wasn't ready to hear it. I would have been in complete disagreement with it. And that's one of the reasons it's hard to fix, because consciously you know better.
Yeah.
So are you willing to step out of the story that rich people are greedy, oof, and bad people?
Yeah. Oh, it feels like there's still some resistance there.
Uh-huh.
Or just because, like, literally, like maybe two very rich people come to mind and
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be limiting me.
So are they nice rich people or bad rich
No, two bad rich people.
people? Okay. So this is the thing. If those people specifically come to mind and you have to make sure you're not like those people,
Yeah.
then you're going to make sure you don't have the money. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you never become like those people?
Yeah. Okay, now the grief is coming up that I've held myself back.
So you held yourself back because you were stuck in these beliefs you didn't even know you had.
Yeah. Or because I was, um, yeah, allowing myself to either be shamed or be fearful of being shamed.
Okay. But that's who you were. Now you're a different person. So if you forgive yourself for who you were, you can start creating something new moving forward. So are you willing to forgive yourself for who you were and the decisions you made?
I want to say yes, but there's a huge no inside, and it
Okay.
feels right at my heart.
What's wrong with forgiving yourself?
What comes up is not allowed. I'm not allowed to make mistakes.
Who taught you that you're not allowed to make mistakes?
I think we've been through this before. I think it's my father.
Yeah. So you're still in those beliefs. And this is what I was talking about with the Jenga Tower. We pulled stuff out from the Jenga Tower of you're not allowed to make mistakes. From your father, we have to keep pulling different blocks out. So are you willing to step out of your father's story that you're not allowed to make mistakes?
Yeah. I think it might also be his story that he's not allowed to make mistakes that I took on for him.
Yeah. And this is what can often happen is someone around you can have a story and it's about them, but you buy it and make it about you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's do this again. Are you willing to step out of his story that you're not allowed to make mistakes?
Yeah. Yeah. I think something shifted there.
Okay. How you doing?
Better. The pain at the heart dissipated, and yeah, I feel more grounded. I think something shifted. Thank you.
Nice. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.